Well, ladies and gents, got something special for you today. As you all know, I absolutely love my Saiga 12, and it just happened. I think one of the guys posted it up in the Discord, showing that ITP, who do a lot of Saiga accessories, have done a Groza kit for the Saiga 12 and the Saiga 12 SBS. And it came up, I saw the video, I saw this young lady putting it together and shooting it, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually pretty insane. And I honestly think building one into that. Bullpup's not for everybody. The Groza is kind of weird, but it's going to be insane. My Saiga 12 HPA shotgun is so good in CQB. The problem with it being is a lot of the weight's out front. So when I was holding it up all day, when you saw some of that footage, I actually did pull a muscle in my shoulder, just holding all that weight out front. And I thought if I can get all that weight back into my shoulder, then it's going to be even better. So, against my better judgment, I bought one. So this is the ITP, the Innovative Tactical Productions Bullpup Groza kit for the Tokimarui Saiga 12. Now they do two versions of this. They do a short one and they do a long one. One for the SBS, one for the normal Saiga 12. You guys know, as I've said before, I'm not really a fan of the SBS. It gives you a selector where you can shoot auto, which is completely irrelevant, because if you're going to buy a gas semi-automatic or fully automatic shotgun, you want to use it in CQB. No one's going to let you use that thing in CQB on full auto, so that aspect out the window, doesn't matter. You can modify the standard Saiga 12 to shoot full auto, but honestly, again, no one's going to let you use it, so keep it semi-automatic. The other downside to the SBS is the power. They are very low powered compared to the full Saiga 12. Now I do have my Saiga 12 here, just to show you. You may have followed the build on the channel. It's a very chunky shotgun here. We've got the FCW front end, the little ITP suppressor. We've got the AirTac conversion, and we've got the dead drop grip. We're running the airline through it. It's very sleek now. ACR stock. It's a very cool shotgun. I love shooting this thing, but it is kind of heavy and kind of long. And I thought this could be a fun build. I picked up a tracer unit at the same time. So the kit's turned up. I was waiting for shops to get the Saiga 12s back in stock, but I thought, I'm just going to order it a little bit more expensively from a retailer and get this build underway. So I got this from JK Army. They very nicely sent me some stickers over again, so I could put these on my boxes. Much thanks to them. This came super fast, and this kit ain't no slouch when it comes to price. The full-size Saiga kit, you do it in 4 colours, so you've got black, FDE, like a green and a red. Now, the FDE green and red, it's anodizing, so it's not like matte military colours. Not that the red makes any difference, but it's like a metallic anodized colour. So I went with the black, which was a little bit cheaper. These kits are about $600 plus, I think. I kind of blacked out when I ordered it, but as you'll see on this stuff here, you've got this is the SBS model, so it's got the really short barrel. The normal Saiga 12 one, they are different at the back, so you need to order the correct one because the stock adapter is different on the different models. And it has this funky grip section here that you can push out to 45 degrees. I think you can actually lock it, or you can have it where it goes one to the other to enable you to get the mag in, because you got that AK sort of rocking motion. You can't really do that when the grip's in the way. Now we're going to be using another AirTac adapter, so that's irrelevant to us. But got some little bits here. It says operator's manual, but there wasn't really much in here. It's like your usual safety stuff. I imagine we can maybe scan that QR code and find a guide on how to fit this stuff. And we're going to open it up here, and this is how you get it. So the big chunk of it is here. Now it did come with 2 linkages. Now I'm guessing that one of the linkages is a spare. You've got this solid chunk of metal, This goes where your handguard normally is. You would fit your grip, and as you pull the trigger, as with any bullpup, you have a linkage, and as you pull it, it will pull the trigger behind you. So you're probably going to find that the trigger isn't as responsive when fitting, you know, a bullpup kit, or whether you've got a bullpup or whatever like that. But to be honest with you, the Saiga-12 doesn't have an insane trigger anyway, so we're not really bothered about that. So you get the main section here. You get this little piece that you can put on the side for slot, you know, sort of as a guide for your mags. Now, I don't really think we're going to need this at all. Not sure what this part's for. That to me looks like it goes... I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure where that goes. It kind of looks like a trigger guard thing, doesn't it? But I imagine that's something that sits on the back that gives you a QD point. So we've got that little sling swivel there, which is nice. It does indeed come with a grip. So it does have tape on there to hold the screw in. So this would go slot on there, and then you can, I'm not sure how it's done. I think you push one of these pieces on here and you can basically slide this out to the side. There's different modes, so maybe this might be locked. So we get a grip with it as well. We get this stamped steel piece here, which this is what sits on the side. So this would go in here, and this is what hides this bar. As you pull it, it pulls the trigger. Now you can't just fit this to a normal trigger. So it does come with a little trigger hammer assembly with the sear. So that's very cool indeed. That'll sit on the side. You put your hook on there, put the plate on. What we got up here, not sure what that is. Looks like maybe a gas tube fitment piece. We have a very short barrel here, and this will slide in. And I think it would give you like a short barrel there if you wanted to. Now we're using the standard Saiga-12, so we're going to have longer barrels, which means we shouldn't really struggle with power. Annoying that they've put that on there, because I really wanted to, I wonder if I can screw this together. Let's have a look. Yeah. So on this kit for the normal Saiga, you have this barrel extension, so you can use the normal length barrels, and then we've got rails up here for torches and everything like that. I just thought this was going to be a really cool little project. And I know I mentioned HC2 a lot, but honestly, the guys down there are great, and we were talking about shotguns, and I was saying that I'd ordered this kit, and I think what we're going to do is one of the marshals at HC2, we're going to figure out a game where we go. I'm going to loan him my other Saiga-12 because he's going to run it on HPA with EPM ones, and I'm going to run this, and we're going to run 2 Saiga-12 gas shotguns and see how much mischief we can get into, which I thought would be cool. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below. That's the stock piece, a very stout piece there. And I know many of you are tuning into this video thinking that I'm going to be fitting it today. I'm not, and that's just because I'm waiting for the Saiga-12 to turn up. Now, I did think one of a few things. I thought maybe what I could do is I could strip my other Saiga down and fit this, and then either sell off all the parts that I've done to that Saiga. And I didn't really want to do that because I do actually like that shotgun. So, you know, I don't pull a wage or anything like that from Jaeger Precision. Everything that Jaeger Precision makes gets retained. But every now and again, it does... the company does purchase things like this to make it more affordable for me to review this stuff for you guys. So it is a very expensive kit. It's very nicely machined. It looks great. I can't wait to build it. It does feel like all the weight's going to be behind where the barrel is. So that should be cool as well. I think you can actually flip this upside down. So you've got like a high mount here. You can also set it where it's a low mount, so this sits much lower. I think what you do is you take these posts off, flip this round, and it sits a rail just here, or you can take this off, and it does actually have some rudimentary iron sights there. You just have to take this this rail section off. I think it did mention it here somewhere. So yeah, you'll see here it's got the high mount, standard rail, low mount, and iron sights. Very cool. So we're not going to have to fit any mount pieces like adapters on the side. So you've got the Saiga-12 SBS version, closed stock, SBS version, open stock, 12K, 12K. So this is going to be a very cool little project. I'm sure many of you will be tuning in to see this one because you're probably as intrigued as I am. Like I say, you can get these kits right now. I ordered it from JK Army. It came really fast. Like I want to say within a week it was here. The only delay really which stopped, which made it have a week is I had to send UPS all the normal RF declarations telling them what it's going to be used for. So very, very cool indeed. The reason again why I jumped on this is because I knew this is a very cool kit. It's expensive, so it's going to price a lot of people out of it. But I knew for a fact these were going to fly off the shelves, so I thought I have to get one. I got the black because it was a little bit cheaper, and I thought, you know what? If I want to change the colour, if I want to have funky reds or, greens or tan or whatever, I'll just Cerakote it afterwards. So maybe once we've built this, we'll do it a funky colour scheme because it's going to be used for CQB anyway. But I can't wait to build this and show you how we get on with it. Is it going to be a straightforward kit for how expensive it is? Or is it going to be a pain in the backside? So we'll get to that. So let me know in the comments if you're excited to see this build on this Saiga-12K Groza Bullpup. Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Ag Precision Discord. You'll find the link in the description down below. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll be seeing you in the next one.